Digging in, Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
At the plate, Cole Tucker, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Newman over at second, Tucker at first with no outs. This is pulled into right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box now, Tom Hudson down the third baseline as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Yastrzemski coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Up into the arcade and out of here.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. This is popped up. Belt over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. Mitch Keller will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One hit's all they get. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Pirates lead it 4-0. Up next for the Buccos, Jason Martin. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Batting 9.
Standing in, Pablo Reyes, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. One out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, look at Longo. How about that?
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though. As it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate now, Cole Tucker. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But it bangs off of archway number 1.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Andrew Suarez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the cove and gone. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. Number 23 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Tom Hudson. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run. First offering on its way. Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Wilmer Flores.
Keller has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They need. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits second best on the team in that category. Into the box, Jacob Stallings. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Jason Martin. Dickerson's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batter, number 17.
Digging in now, Pablo Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
In now, Kevin Newman. Liner in there for a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. The runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Caleb Berriger is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Michael Conforto. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Into the box now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Tom Hudson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the cell. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs. They just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Keller will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Giants all set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Number 17.
Hey, this has the makings of big having a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Cole Tucker.
At the plate, Cole Tucker. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And there's 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The right fielder,
stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. And the throw sails right past him at the plate. At the plate, Alex Dickerson.
the left fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Dickerson.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, and this will stay inside the 3rd base bag. A fair ball.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, Tom Hudson. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing, because this has become a 3-ring circus.
From the stretch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Slater has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jason Martin. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone. Into the box, Pablo Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High and deep to right center. Slater's in pursuit. He won't get there, and it's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
In now, Kevin Newman. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Yastrzemski, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Cole Tucker. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Arlene Garcia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Michael Conforto. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Number 13.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. This one's down to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it's certainly... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop,
Brandon Crawford will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Tom Hudson. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Back goes Yastrzemski, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Jason Martin. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
Number 17.
To the plate now, Pablo Reyes. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Dickerson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Up next to the party.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Reyes Maranta gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Line toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Here's Buster Posey now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that's the first out.
The batter, number 7.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder,
First offering on its way.
Austin.
Austin Slater is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hudson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Michael Conforto will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, thanks, Matty B. You know what, D-Row, when the wind's blowing out like it is today, you're going to see a lot of home runs, and that's what we saw.
Yeah, Dan, you know this as a pitcher. You can miss-hit a ball, and it's going to the cheap seats today. They did an excellent job of changing their approach and getting balls in the air. Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. Striding into the box, Brandon Belt. He doubled his last time through. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Mike Yastrzemski comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jason Martin. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
This is line to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Hit down the third baseline. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. A line shot to third base. At the plate, Michael Conforto. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Settling in now, Wilmer Flores. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hudson is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing by Longoria as this is sent on the ground to short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Upset with the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after. Stepping in, Tom Hudson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Jacob Stallings. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another shot now, Donovan Solano. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Austin Slater stands in as he looks at a called strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Again, another foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
28-0 the final tonight. The Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mitch Keller earned his 9th win of the year. Kevin Gausman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the The Pittsburgh Pirates. Drew Smyly is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this one.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Stepping in, Michael Conforto, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
One of the best.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just...
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
So digging in now, Kevin Kramer. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom. Striding in, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He was hitless in the shutout last night. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Belt is off of first with 2 away. And he struck him out. So stepping in, Jared Oliva. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, Jared.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Slater's under it. 1 away.
Batting 9.
Into the box now, Pablo Reyes, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field.